Joining us right now is the man whose brainchild it was really to bring Datsun back to our global markets, and here in India especially. It is Mr. Carlos Ghosn, who heads the Nissan business. Thank you so much.
Good to see you.
Great to see you, and back here in India after a gap, so always nice to see you here. So it's finally a reality. I mean, we spoke about how you're strategizing for this. You announced the brand a few months ago as well. How do you feel?
Well, I feel very good. I think we have been working so hard for the last years in order to make it a reality. Now we're very proud to present it to the press today. And the first car out of Datsun, with the return of Datsun, will be in India. We really tailored it to be very impactful for Indian consumers through best-in-class fuel efficiency, big roominess, 1.2-liter engine. We've done everything we think is right for the Indian consumer. And if this car is successful in India, it's going to be successful everywhere in the world.
And you've also promised very attractive pricing.
I said below, significantly below 400,000 rupee, just to make sure that we are really going to be extremely competitive.
The two things that spring to mind instantly, that means you're looking at a very large volume share. I mean, this is a segment where you operate in large volumes, otherwise you're not significant.
Yes.
So in terms of manufacturing readiness and also distribution readiness, where will we be when the car finally rolls out?
Oh, I think, you know, in terms of manufacturing, we have everything we need. As you know, our Chennai plant is reaching 400,000 cars a year, so we've been doing very well there. This car is going to be totally local, which means all the suppliers of these cars are Indians based in India. And I think the dealer network is eager to get this car because they know that with this car they're going to be accessing to really a huge chunk of the market that today they cannot address. So there is a lot of excitement with the dealer body. We're obviously going to be expanding the dealer body in preparation of that. So, you know, yeah, Nissan is on a roll in India.
For the Alliance, that plant capacity is sort of capping off. So by the time the second product comes, where do you see Datsun? Will there be the possibility of a second greenfield plant at Chennai? There
is no doubt about the fact that we can still expand. You know, we are building in Chennai. We have the basic infrastructure in Chennai to move not only to 400,000 cars, but even more than 400,000 cars. So we'll make the decision. Yeah, we'll make a decision. We'll make a decision at the appropriate time. I hope that as long as our relationship with the state is going well and the relationship with the local authority is going well, and we have the logistical scheme infrastructure efficient around us, there should be no reason to move somewhere else.
Every time you're in India or you meet anybody from India, the ultra low-cost car has to come up.
Yeah.
We've moved far away from where we were when you first thought of the idea and you thought that's a segment you need to be in.
Yeah.
You know, we had potential partners, they've sort of fallen by the wayside as well.
Yeah.
Where do you stand on that? Because I know it's not something you're giving up on.
No, we are not, and we're giving it different form. As you know, we have had a great experience in what we call ultra low-cost transportation with the Dost that we have developed with our friends of Ashok Leyland. There are going to be other cars like this coming, and I think Ratan Tata has a brilliant idea by saying there is a need on the market for you know, a very low cost four wheels transportation, and somebody needs to address them, and I hope that we will be you know, one of the car makers who's going to bring a very efficient and attractive answer to that. So no, I'm not abandoning it, but we are testing different solutions and we're testing different shapes, and we are approaching it in our own way.
But it's still a car, it's not a quadricycle.
It is a car.
And it's still going to look at large volumes, it's going to still look at India very specifically for it as well.
Exactly.
And does it then, you know, automatically or logically stay under the Datsun umbrella from here on, this project?
Very logically, yes. But, you know, it's still too early. For the moment, we're going to go step by step.
The Duster success, we briefly talked about it the last time I met you. It's just gone from strength to strength.
Yeah.
How much confidence is that giving you for both the brands?
Oh, a lot. Because, I mean, obviously we share the information across the brands within the lines. But the fact that Duster of Renault has been such a success and will continue to be, it's inspiring us for other products. And it's giving us much more confidence that if you bring the right functionality to the car, you're going to get a great result.
Does that also make you sort of rethink how to approach the market? Because you did do something different with the Duster.
We did because frankly, the first solution we brought to India were not successful through the Renault brand. So we had to change completely our approach. and for this time it's successful, but it doesn't mean it's going to make us very conservative. We're going to continue to innovate, but Duster is really fresh air for the brand, and a great restart for the brand in India.
One last point, the Nissan Datsun story, you've said 10 cars coming in as well as part of your approach to 10% market share. Throw in Renault into that, and overall, what's the kind of market share you're looking at?
Oh, I think the line should be really on the midterm approach, 15% market share, which means if you consider that you know, this is a market which is going to cross the 4 million mark in 2016, we're talking about 600,000 cars in India, which really, you know, it means that within a period of 9 years, you would have grown from 0 to 600,000 or 15% market share, which obviously means you need to bring a lot of products. We need to be very creative, and particularly you have to be local.
Will this be a big part of it, Datsun, do you think?
It will be a big part of it.
We can't wait for it to unfold. Thank you.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it, and great to see you here.
Thank you.